Hey guys, this is Ashley with Tyrrell County Public Library with another craft video for you guys. Today we are going to be making a monster companion to go along with your adventure. This adventure can either be a standalone adventure, it can also be continued with the full adventure book, Monster Slayers by Lucas Ritter, or you could even continue on with your own imagination, now that you have some tools. And that's what makes Dungeons & Dragons fun. It can be whatever you want it to be. It's all up to your imagination. Alright, so what we are going to do here is we're going to start putting a base coat on our beholder's body. So we're going to do a little step by step. I just got some regular acrylic. You can get it from any dollar store. So let's go ahead and just do this little one instead of the whole big one right now. So while I'm painting, got a little fun fact for you guys. So the beholder is among some of the Dungeons & Dragons monsters that have appeared in every edition of the game since 1975. That's a long time. This guy is super old. The beholder has also been cover art for various Dungeons & Dragons handbooks, including the newest editions, Monster Manual. And if you can believe it or not, we are already on the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. It has come a long way since 1974, which I believe is the original date of Dungeons & Dragons coming out. So yes, as you can tell, it's gonna be a little messy. So these are washable paints, so if you get them on yourself or on a table, you can still wash it off. It's another reason why I'm using a paper plate. And if you don't get it good enough the first time, don't worry, let it dry. You can paint the next one. And then come back to it and put another coat, or you can put a different color. It all depends on what you want. I've just happened to go with the green. Oops. So we're going to go ahead and do this. So a little bit about the beholder is an aberration, and if you don't know what that is, the beholder is an aberration. If you don't know what that is, what that word means, then that is your vocab for the day. A little fun for you. He's comprising of a floating spheroid. There's another word for you. Spheroid body with a large fanged mouth and a single eye on the front, with many flexible eyes coming out of the top. Here are a couple examples of kind of what we're going for. See, it can be creepy, it can be cute. Just remember, there is no right or wrong way of making these guys. It's really just your imagination, which is key to the whole Dungeons & Dragons system. More imagination, the better. Oops. If I can keep a hold of the beholder, it'd be great. Alright, so we're just gonna put these to the side since I've already pre-painted a big one and some smaller ones, which they're almost fully dry now. So just remember, there's no right way or any wrong way of making a beholder. Make what comes to you, and if you don't like your first attempt, by all means, try again. Because then you could even end up with like a whole army of beholders at the end of the day. So in your kit, you're going to get the balls. We're going to give you a little paintbrush, a small glue stick, oops, googly eyes, because who doesn't love googly eyes? And then you're going to get 3 paper clips. So what you're going to want to do with the paper clips is you're going to want to stretch them out. And you can make them all kinds of crazy different directions. So we're going to make 3 of these. And don't worry, the pictures of the beholders that I showed you guys earlier, they will be in your craft packet, just to give you a little picture to go off of if you like. Alright, so now you have your 3 paper clips. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our glue, and I have put a little spot for you to cut it, to have access to the glue. So we're going to set that down for a second. Going to grab your big styrofoam. Just figure out where we want to place it. Which we might actually not even really need that much of this glue. So hopefully you haven't cut it too much like I did. We're just going to put a little bit of glue around it, just to seal up the hole, give it a nice little structure. And we're going to continue with the next ones. And of course, repeat with the glue again. And don't worry, this glue actually dries really clear. Most of the time it doesn't leave too much of anything behind for you to know that it's glued. Alright, and we're going to insert our 3rd one. Maybe he's going to have eyes going all over the place. And if you don't like the placement or the way that the paper clips are, you can always move them to work in your favor. Alright, so we are going to go with this one. Just like this. So this is what we have so far. Now, to make it easier for you, yes, this is not a project that's just going to take you about 10 minutes to finish. You're going to have to allow some things to dry. So here I have a piece of cardboard, and I'm just going to kind of cut it down so it's not too big of a piece of cardboard for a base. Since we are dealing with a spherical item. So just take your glue, put a little bit on there. And then stick your beholder. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to stick your beholder and then walk away. Give it about maybe 20 minutes to an hour and it will become solid. Stuck to the cardboard. Oops, I forgot to add the glue. Oops, to this eye. Alright, so while that is off to the side drying, you're going to want to take your little eyeballs. So as you can see, we have two different sizes, the big one and the smaller ones. So you just want to pull it off. Okay, on the back, these are already pre-sticky. You just have to peel the back off. Voila, we have an eyeball. And you just want to repeat that step 2 more times. So this campaign that you will be getting a link to in your packet is for ages 6 and up, and it's only about a 30-minute campaign, at least what portion you will be getting. But like I said, you can continue on the campaign, or adventure, sorry. You can continue on the adventure for as long as you'd like. There we go. Eyeballs. Alright, I'm going to put the big one. Hopefully I won't mess up my thing since I already have it kind of sitting on the stand trying to dry. There's his big eyeball. So then you can, with these, kind of just want to put it in there and get some glue on the metal portion. Which after this is all dry, you can go through and actually paint the paper clips, which I will show you guys in a minute because I made a really wacky one. With some puff balls and a bigger piece of styrofoam. Oops. Yeah, the technical difficulties are the fun parts, guys. And there we have it. And there's your beholder to go with your campaign. Isn't he cute? And like I said, you can use other colors to like do, like right here. I have a darker green and I've just kind of watered him down. Oh, hold on. which I'll show you. So if you want, you can even dingy him up. Toss some browns in there, maybe. A little yellows for highlights. Or you can even wait till it's all dried and go back with a wet paintbrush and a little bit of color. And add as much paint or whatever different colors you want. So here's the one we've made today. And I'm about to show you guys my wacky one I did. Here's the wacky guy right here. So, like I said, doesn't have to be perfect. You're making whatever it is you want to make, and you're having fun. So, in your craft packet, you will receive the styrofoam balls, the little 2-inch, and then 3 of these little 1 inches, 3 paper clips, a small paintbrush, which might take a little bit longer for you guys to paint. I don't know if you have your own set, but these will be in your bags for you guys to use just in case. Let's see. Small glue stick, which I have showed you guys. Nifty little glue stick. Googly eyes, a piece of cardboard, which I will add a small piece of cardboard for you guys to make your base. Also, it will include the paper with the examples of beholders. It will also have the website on where to get the campaign that this character is based off of. All you will need at home is possibly a pair of scissors, some acrylic paint, which, like I said, you can get it from the dollar store. Doesn't have to be expensive. They sell the primary colors for like $1, maybe $2. And possibly an X-Acto knife. But parents need to be in charge of this, unless you are an adult having fun doing this. You can either create a mouth, like I have here on this guy, or you can leave it how you want it and use a marker later on once it dries and draw some teeth on. Your imagination is the limit, and I hope you guys don't limit yourself to these. And when you get done, if you want, take pictures of them and send them to the Tyrrell County Public Library. I would love to see what you guys come up with. It would be totally awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys can have some fun with this during quarantine. Now, go have fun with your jam-packed adventure that's awaiting you. Have a good day, guys.